ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ NDP ਦੇ MP ਗੁਰਰਤਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਫੋਰਡ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਮੰਗ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਿਹਤਰੀਨ ਤਸਵੀਰਾਂ ਵਿਖਾ ਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਝੂਠੇ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗੁੰਮਰਾਹ ਨਾ ਕਰਨ। ਸਗੋਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਝੂਠੇ ਸਬਜ਼ ਬਾਗ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਥਾਂ ਉਹ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਲਈ ਇਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹਸਪਤਾਲ ਮੁਹੱਈਆ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਤੇ ਐਮਰਜੈਂਸੀ ਰੂਮ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਰ ਕਰਨ। उन्होंने आख्या कि परिवारां नूं कई तरह दी दिक्कतां दा सामना करना पै रहा है। जिन्हां लोकां नूं केयर दी लोड़ है उन्हां नूं मोड़ दिता जांदा है क्योंकि कंजरवेटिव सरकार हैल्थ केयर लई लोड़ींदा पैसा ब्रैम्पटन वासियां नूं नहीं दे रही।
Last week, the Premier came to Brampton and announced that a new hospital is going to be built. Brampton, of course, needs a new hospital. We're a city of over 600,000 people, and we only have one hospital right now. And this is nothing new. Brampton has been underfunded by Liberal and Conservative governments for years. But what Brampton needs is a new 24-hour hospital with an emergency room. So let me be very clear. Will this new hospital have a 24-hour emergency room, or is this Premier making another empty promise? Yes or no?
Minister of Health.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. I was with the Premier last week when he made the announcement in Brampton, and he is sincere that wanting Brampton to have a new hospital, because that's one of the things that we take a look at is population groups. Brampton has grown dramatically in population. There are other issues that we need to take a look at as well. Condition, shape of the existing hospital, in your case, that's not a concern. But there are many factors that have to be taken into consideration, and there is a process that has to be entered into, as a member will know, and that is something that we will be pleased to receive and to work through. But it isn't something that you just say, as of today, this is what it's going to look like, because that's very much up to the municipality to indicate to the government, to the Ministry of Health, what it is that you want to have in your community.
The supplementary question.
So let me get this straight. The Premier drives all the way out to Brampton to announce that a new hospital is going to be built, but it won't even have a 24-hour emergency room. I think I missed that part of the news conference. So now the over 600,000 people of Brampton are going to have only one hospital to deal with their medical emergencies. Does the Conservative government honestly think that this is going to fix Brampton's healthcare crisis? Families are struggling in Brampton. We are struggling with our one underfunded and overcrowded hospital. But this Conservative government won't commit to funding to fix our healthcare crisis. When will the Premier stop with his empty promises and give Brampton an actual new hospital with a 24-hour emergency room, not just an urgent care centre?
Minister of Health.
Thank you, Speaker. And through you, Speaker, I will remind the member that the purpose of the trip to Brampton was not to announce a new hospital. It was another announcement that the Premier and I were making. However, a question arose with respect to what's happening in Brampton and Brampton's need for a new hospital. Certainly there is a knowledge that this is a fast-growing area. The population has grown tremendously in Brampton and surrounding area, and so it is incumbent on the local municipality, the local hospital association, to come up with a plan for what type of hospital you want to have, with an emergency department, without an emergency department. That's not something that the Ministry of Health just decides upon. That is working in consultation with the municipality to understand what the specific needs are. And if that's what Brampton wants to do, we invite them to come to the Ministry of Health and speak to us about it.